Right, so for you guys who are Emerald and above, we are going to do our business builder call now. I wanted to obviously first of all talk about this diamond retreat which we have got organised, and I want to just talk to you guys about like where you are, what goals did you set for yourself, how are you doing, and really just today like share what's working, what's not working. I know we do this sometimes on these calls, but I haven't done it for a while, and it's just good sometimes for me not to do all the talking and to get feedback from you guys about what is working and not working, and maybe where some of you need like helps and pointers. I'm going to aim to keep this call like half an hour, so if we can just be like maybe 5 minutes each, something like that, just report in on how you're doing. So who wants to start? Lisa. Let's hear from Lisa.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kelly. Well, normally I wait till the very end because I think I'll be polite and I'll let everybody else go first because I talk too much. But then, yeah, I thought, get me out the way. Right, my goals. I'm going for diamond by the end of February, and 1 star by the end of June because I want to be 1 star by summit. That's where
you'll have to lock 1 star in by the 22nd of April.
That's not on my goal list, obviously, to be doing it that quickly.
But just because to get recognised at Summit, you have to be your rank by I can't remember, I think is that June date, but you have to count 6 weeks back because you have to hold the qualification, which means to get to the rank you want to be recognised on the stage or at Summit, you need to be in that rank by, I think it is like the 22nd of April.
I'm not really thinking about the recognition side of it. I'm more
okay.
Yeah, I mean, God, don't get me wrong, that would be lovely, but no, that's not kind of
okay
a priority, to be fair. So monthly, my Success Club points goal is 20.
Yeah.
So 10 sign-ups a month, breaking that down to literally 2 a week. Currently, I'm sat at 0. And it's nearly halfway through the month already. Yeah. So obviously I've started using that new bat, and it seems to, I quite like it actually.
Yeah, the runner bat.
Yeah, it's a good one. So I'm going to stick with that, but I just need to get a little bit more streamlined with what I do when. I think I can fit more things into my day just in the smaller pockets of time rather than waiting until the evening and trying to blast everything out in the evening. So just get a little bit more streamlined on that and start utilising my lunch break at work because that's a whole hour. So I can probably get an awful lot done in that hour.
Yeah, and you're finding your feet, like moving into full time and then making the business work, and that's going to take a bit of getting used to, and you've been doing it like completely differently. So just I think like I would say I'm most productive, and it depends what kind of person you are, but I'm definitely most productive if you get loads of box ticked in the morning, like, and you get up early before work and you get those boxes ticked. And I know Donna will probably have something to say it. You feel amazing because you're like, wow, I've like cracked off half of my business activities track and I've not even got to work yet. Like, that's incredible, and it is possible. So maybe speak to Donna. I don't know. I'm sure you probably already are speaking to Donna about it, but she's like the queen of smashing out that bat with a really, really busy full-time job. So
yeah, she is, to be fair, and she's got lots and lots and lots of good advice and tips for even just like 15-minute pockets. So
yeah.
She is the queen.
Perfect. Well, and if you want to like get on a one-on-one or anything, or you want any support with that, Lisa, just let me know.
Yeah, I will do. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, Kelly wanted to go next, didn't she? Let's let Kelly go.
Thank you. Just in case Toby's still up, so just in case I have to go. So apologies, that's really selfish. Just doing this call. This is what I mean. So my SC goals are 30. But what Chris Downing said yesterday and Carl said about doubling everything, doubling your goals, I feel like I want to push even more. So I might, doubling that seems really scary, especially when I'm like on 2 and I haven't consistently hit Success Club. But my diamond date is the end of Jan.
Yeah.
And 1 star by that qualifying date for the of April, going to Summit, and then 2-star in May, 3-star July, 4-star September, 5-star October.
Yeah.
And then I have like specific earnings per month that I want to be hitting as well.
You want it, this is something I should have said on the other call. You want to be getting your coaches, not your customers. And I'm just going to share why. Sorry to interrupt you, Kelly, but it's really timely. I might forget. I learned something this week from watching that sneak peek video that I've been sharing, that third party tool that's not mine, but is really good and gives you the business in kind of 11 minutes. If you consecutively enroll a coach for 5 weeks, i.e. one coach each week for 5 weeks, you get an $100 fast start bonus. And that's probably what, 75 quid, something like that. If so, say you get to that 5 weeks and then you keep enrolling a coach, you're getting $100, $100 every week. So guys, for goodness sake, if you're going to get challenges, enroll them as discount coaches. Because if you're doing that volume, Kelly, and you're doubling your numbers, you should be hitting that easily. And I just don't want you guys to not get the opportunity to have that bonus, which is actually quite simple. You know, and I'll just quickly share, Danielle in our upline team she doesn't even tell challengers that they can enroll as a customer. She always just sends them a coach and just says, just let me know once you're set up. She doesn't share the challenge option, the customer option, and that works absolutely perfectly for her. You know, I'm not sure whether I'll do that, but just remember, it's our duty to tell them about the coach option as a discount coach, because if they're going to do the total solution, which they should all be doing for reasons we've all learned yesterday, and if we don't know, like they really should be, it's completely in their interest to enroll as a coach, because if they decide they don't want to be a coach and they don't want product, they just cancel it. But if they continue having product, which is really highly likely, they're saving money overall, guys. So it is in their interest to enroll them as a coach. And that's how you're going to build out your rank goals as well. Kelly, carry on. Sorry.
I can actually share one of my share a cart emails, because I tip it if anyone wants to do the customer thing. I enroll them automatically as a coach, and I have like a set script for explaining and saying what it is and how the business service fee works and everything. So I'll share that in the team page. And then also I am teaming up with Ashton Mayer from America, and we're going to do a sneak peek together and see how that goes. She's another single mummy, and she's been in the business a while, so she's like a 2-star diamond, I think she is at the minute, and she won the Beachbody challenge. She lost over like £100, so she's done amazing in her transformation, and it actually encouraged me to put my own transformation on there, even though it's not been as big. But hey ho, just do it anyway.
I think go for it.
And then you know the process, so when your challengers do it, then you can help them with that. I guess like my weak spots following up. I use Streak, and then
Why is it your weak spot?
Because I've got that many flipping people to follow up with. I swear I missed them. And then I find them.
You've got a tab on the right that tells you the date.
Yeah, no, I swear I missed some. I don't know. I think sometimes I go through like a big blast of doing invites, and then I don't put them into Streak, and that's the problem.
You're losing business if you're not doing that.
I know. So I've got to like do that.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're good. Like I found it quite easy doubling down on my numbers for invites. I just want to grow my engagement a bit more. I need to get over the fear of getting blocked on Instagram. So
mine's been absolutely fine, Kelly, now. So
yeah, but I'm doing loads of other stuff. Like I've been using LinkedIn, my Facebook, TikTok. I've set up my YouTube channel to like filter across it all. Yeah. So I've like taken the whole 10x. If anyone's not listened to Grant Cardone, the 10x rule, that's amazing. So I've literally just been like blasting everything everywhere. And Gary V, crushing it. He talks about, in fact, he's got, I think I shared it a while ago about creating like 60 pieces of content in one day. And it doesn't take a lot of time. Think if you do like 20-30 stories, you're already halfway there.
Yeah.
So
I definitely get that without thinking about it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's me. I'll shut up now.
No, it's really useful. And I think what Kelly said about doubling down on the numbers, like I've just doubled down, and I always said in my head, like my number I'm not going to share because I know like I don't want people to be comparing and stuff, but it's a number that I never thought I'd hit on numbers for like my invites, and it's actually been really easy. It's been really easy, and I'm like, why the hell have I not been doing this all of my business? And I'm converting, so I'm like, I'm bang on target for my Success Club target this month because I've doubled down and I've not let myself off the hook. Whereas before, I've doubled down on my targets and let myself off the hook. Oh, hold on, ladies, I have to run. Oh, okay. No worries. Nice to see you. And since Kelly just mentioned that sneak peek, if you haven't noticed on the team page, please make sure you plug in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Emma Lee Chase, at 11-star Diamond Million Club earner. She's highly experienced, single mother of 3, and I are hosting a call tomorrow all about how to invite us to a sneak peek. She's also going to be talking about discount coaches and challenges, which is something I'm not like massive on, so that's going to be really good for you. And then we're going to be running a sneak peek, I think it's on the 22nd of January, which is going to be super non-branded, really generic. We're going to go live, each of us. Then we're going to have coach testimonials, and we're going to share that third-party tool, and it will just be fantastic to share, to add your sneak peekers for people who've been in another sneak peek, because there's likely to be a story in there that they resonate with. But not only that, clearly we've got somebody in the business who's been in the business 6-7 years and is highly successful, which is going to help people see the vision that I'm not able to share yet. So make sure you're, for goodness sake, plugging in all those people that haven't yet converted and new people into that, because I think that's going to light our business up, and I'm really excited to see how that goes. Sorry, I meant to mention that earlier. Who wants to go next? Jackie.
Hello. Yeah, just what Lisa was saying. I've completely changed all my time management, because I felt as if I was just scattered all over the day. So now, I mean, I would wait until the girls were down before to do my workout, but now I'm doing it with them. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos with them crawling all over me and stuff. Yeah, some of them are quite hilarious. But anyway, so now when they're down for a nap, that's when I'm getting, the minute I wake up in the morning, I go and get my coffee if they've not woken up yet. Then I'll start doing my, my 20s and going straight into my followers. And then by the time they're up and things like that, get them fed. And then I use the time when they've gone to sleep to do all my invites and stuff like that, and all my postings after that. So get that all done in the morning so that it doesn't get to, say, this time at night and then I'm scrabbling away trying to get everything done, And at the point where, I'm then posting stuff at 10 o'clock at night and everybody else is in bed, they're not going to see it,
Yeah.
So my target obviously this month is to hit Success Club, but I wanted to, hopefully I was going to aim for 5, but then he said double everything, so 10. Okay, let's go for it. We'll see.
So just make sure you're doubling your actions, i.e. your invites and your connections. Then, with that being said, yeah.
Well, I obviously started between doing like 20 and 30, so now I'm doing more than that, So yeah, between 50 and 60 at least. And then obviously a couple of days later, follow-ups with people who've come back to me, etc., etc. So I'm going to attempt the diamond to go to the retreat in March.
Yes. Honestly, don't say I'm going to attempt. Just say I'm going for it. Get your blinders on. Get focused. Like I want to blow the location up. Like I'd much rather be booking accommodation for 12 people than for 4 or 5, right? So the more the merrier.
I'm trying to get my time management under control at the moment, but obviously I go back to work on the 1st of March, so that's all going to go out the window again. So and then I'll have to so that's fine. I've actually got to keep in touch shift tomorrow night, so I'm going to go in and talk to them. I don't know whether I'm going to ask for a phased return or not, so I don't know. We'll see.
Well, good luck. Sounds like you know what you're doing, so well done. Okay, let's have, who wants to go next? Donna. Oh, always happens.
Hi.
I pressed it at the same time as you.
Right, Jackie, honestly, I'm just blown away by you. I can't believe that you're doing that many invites. That's amazing.
I love it. My light ring.
Right, so my goal for the end of the month is 1-star diamond.
Yes!
I've hit Success Club, but my which I remember you and I talking about this, kind of aimed. So I thought, well, I'll try and aim for a Success Club by the 10th, which I hit. And then by the end of the month, I want to be hitting Success Club 16. My goals are kind of both. So, you know, I want to obviously grow my team, and I want to hit my 1-star diamond, because I want to hit 3-star diamond by the April qualifying date, so that I've got that back from it, because then my wider goal for the year is 5-star. So to do that, I need to obviously be hitting these things like consistently. So the plan is to hit Success Club by 10th, which I've done, and hit 16 by the end of the month, and be hitting like the fast start bonus as well, just to keep getting that, because I started getting that. It's quite nice. So you
don't want to give that one up.
Yeah, so I'd quite like to keep getting more, please. So that's basically my goal. I'm starting the prep boot camp tomorrow, with my first guy challenger, which is interesting. And weirdly, I've been talking to some guys on Instagram today. I don't know, something apparently, I must be giving off a masculine energy at the moment, but people are, I've had like guys contact me about like the online coaching and things like that, and wanted to know a bit more about it. So and I know that you said the same thing, Izzy, it's just weird. So there must be something in the water.
I'll tell you what I think it is. Blokes are quite straightforward, and they like stuff cut and dry. And I think your posts are quite cut and dry. They're like I'm more emotional, like just because I am a really, really emotional person in life. And I like, you know, I emphasize everything, but I think you're much more cut and dry. And I think that probably appeals to them because you're quite clear. And that's kind of,
this is what it does.
Exactly. That's what blokes want, which is great because you're appealing to mums and to blokes.
Yeah, well, so it'll be interesting to see if what happens with that. But I'm going to just keep focusing on like my core lady, and because that's generally who I resonate with, and I know that. So I want to just keep mentoring you, lovely ladies, my lovely girls, and I'm going to help Jackie get to diamond, which I can't wait for, so that she can come and sit in a hot tub and get drunk with us. It'll be fun.
Yes.
And what else am I going to do? I think that's it. I think that's basically like my goal, and I've kind of broken it down into, I know like how many people I need to help each week, each month, blah blah blah. And so I kind of just started with the end goal, and then I reverse engineered it all. So I feel relatively comfortable with it. And then in terms of invites, I've just doubled everything that I'm doing. It's hard, like Jackie, like just on the days where you're obviously at work, and the same with Lisa, when you're doing like a 7 till 7 or something like that, naturally you're going to have to just find pockets of time to do it. So I just do it literally on my commute, or just sitting on my lunch break. I just do it like, you know, that I'll just send out 20 invites or whatever it is, you know. And so I think for me, it's just making sure that I've got the right, that I'm doing the right business building activity at the right times, which I feel like confident that I am, because it seems to be working.
Getting the results.
Yeah.
And I think what Donna's just shared is something that with Run Wild, Hustle and Shine is something that they've been really pushing recently, and I don't take a lot from them, but what they do say is Success Club 5 by the 6th, Success Club 10 by the 10th. And I love it because everyone's getting paid towards the end and beginning of the month. So you just sprint. At that time, you're just sprinting. And then you hit that point in the month and you're like, I don't feel like I'm like scrabbling for the Success Club points because I'm kind of there. So like mine was Success Club 10 by the 10th, which I've hit. But I hit straight after Christmas. I was like, I'm going for it. And I have not stopped and just stayed consistent. And I think that's what Don has been doing as well. And I think when you get that consistent, you get that clear, and you don't let yourself off the hook, and you do it every day, you do it every damn day, you will hit those goals.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm also doing a sneak peek with this lovely American coach that Izzy hooked me up with. It was like blind date. It was lovely, and she's so good. We're basically at like a really similar juncture in our in our coaching life, if you like, and we get on quite well, and we're both quite similar. So we thought what we try and do is do a sneak peek together, just to kind of show that global piece. I've no idea how it's going to go, but we're going to give it a go. So we are doing that. I think it's on the 31st of the month. So we're going to just give it a really massive push, like the week before, just really, really go for it, but start sowing seeds really over the next week or so. And we are. Yeah, we're going to just do things a bit differently from what I've done before, just to see how we get on with it.
Perfect. And I think that's great. You know, I think this sneak peek I'm doing with them is going to be different. The one you're doing is going to be different. And I think when you see success is when you're willing to try things slightly different and be willing to say, right, okay, what worked about that and what didn't, and then take that forward, because that's when we might come across like this, like lightning bolt that just transforms our business. So yeah, tell me how it goes.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Donna. So Lisa, Joey, or SJ? Who wants to go? Anyone? Come on. There we go. Oh, keep doing that. There we go.
So I do have a few goals. So I have my diamond date for the 14th of Feb. And to reach that, I had worked out that I'd had to sign up a coach every week. So my aim was really to get a coach in every week and then 2 customers every week as well. But my problem right now is that I've run out of people to invite. I've gone so hard and invited so many people since Christmas, because I just started running, that I have nobody to invite. I've invited everybody on my Instagram.
You need to connect with more people, just follow more people.
Yeah, so I've been watching that training session from, is her name James?
Yes.
And that was really good. So I'm just I think I need to focus on that and maybe just focus on follow-ups and focus on building, and also make sure that I'm always posting really quality content on Insta, and maybe look at a different area as well, like LinkedIn, to recruit. Yeah. Because I feel like there was a massive market with lawyers, because everybody's burnt out. You're a lawyer, you're burnt out.
You should be all over, like if I was a lawyer, I'd be all over LinkedIn. Like, I'm not all over LinkedIn because I'm like, how do I, like, I was corporate property and now suddenly I'll reap it, like, I don't know how to position myself. But for you, I think, like Kelly's, I was wondering where she was, because she's been doing LinkedIn. Did you want to talk, Kelly?
I'm not really sure how to navigate around LinkedIn. I mean, I've always avoided it. I had to have it because of work, but I've not really done anything with it. It was our marketing team who were like, go on LinkedIn, do this, do that, and I would do that. But I didn't even have time to consider LinkedIn because I've got so much work to do as a lawyer. So, but I think it will be really good to kind of build that side of things.
Well, I think you'll find when you actually sit down and do it, it doesn't take as much time as you think in your head, because it's quite scary. So then, and I mean, I'm like this, I'm like, oh, that's really big and scary, it'll take me too long. But actually, I bet you if you sit down and do it, it'll probably take you 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's dead easy. It's the language is slightly different because you're talking to professionals. Like on Instagram, my invites are so casual.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is slightly different, but then, you know, LinkedIn is different again. But we'll have a chat about it. And if anyone else is using LinkedIn or has LinkedIn that's got a bank of connections, then I can do like a video in the team page to help people if you want.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, that would be amazing, because Kelly's really, really good at just, I think we all know this, she's very good at just putting herself out there in several different platforms, and she just goes for it. And I think because Kelly is really quite creative, it's just the opposite of me, and she just embraces it and goes for it. So Kelly, please do share like in a thread or in our little business builder page. Yeah. Joey, did you want to add anything else?
And then another thing that I need to work on is that I'm working on a checklist of things that I need to tell people before I send them the sharer card. Because twice now I've sent the sharer card without having even told them how much this is going to cost. I know, and then I'm like, oh God, we didn't talk about the cost. They're just like, yeah, I want to jump in, I want to sign up, great, here's the sharer card. And I'm like, oh, I didn't actually tell you the cost.
Is that fear, you think?
I think it might be. I think also because even in my job, because I'm a legal aid lawyer, my clients don't actually pay me. My hourly rate, I'm like, oh my God, I could not possibly ask anybody to pay my hourly rate as a lawyer. So I'm a legal aid lawyer, so I represent people who don't have any money. So I'm really like, and I do a lot of pro bono work, so I do a lot of stuff for free. And I think when I don't have money, it's like, oh God.
Yeah, so I would just say, you need to confront that. I think that's a mindset thing. That's a like, I'm too scared. How do I broach price? Because I haven't done it before. And honestly, it's probably going to be a bit clunky for a while. But if you're having conversations, Joey, just like, even we can have a separate conversation and voice clip after this, because I'll just explain to you my entire process, and it's the same with every single person I enroll. Exactly the same in terms of how I get to the price. And but also, they're watching a sneak peek into the coaching. That's what I love. That's why I think I'm so good at enrolling coaches, because I'm like, I don't want to have to talk about the price on a voice clip ever. Like, I really hate it. And I think that's why I'm really good at coaching, because I'm like, okay, cool, here's the opportunity, ready to get set up. And they're like, how much is it? I'm like, have you watched the videos? And they're like, oh no, I didn't hear it. I'm like, oh, well, it's all in there. So I won't even tell them. I make them go back, because I'm like, I need to know you've watched that video. And then they're like, cool, you're good to go. And they're like, cool. So that I'm like, you take responsibility. I've told you what the price is. You can go and listen to it again.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's a good way
So
to
just
do it.
do that. Enroll loads of coaches for sneak peeks. You don't have to talk to them about the price.
Okay. I'll do that.
Awesome. Well, good luck. And yeah, message me if you need anything. Right. Who wants to go next? SJ. Oh, I unmuted you at the same time you tried to unmute yourself.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so my goals aren't quite as big as some of the ones that are on here at the moment.
That's okay.
So I'm kind of feeling a bit like, so my goal this month is Success Club, and that Success Club is going to be either 3 working coaches or discount coaches. But what I'm doing is I'm taking a lot of this offline at the moment. So I'm building networks in the local community, because I really feel that that's something that I'm actually really good at, is like that face-to-face talking to people. And this is something I'm really excited about. And Tim and I he went to a big agricultural show last week, and he was talking to them sort of on my behalf about like their well-being policies for their companies and stuff like that, because a lot of them, like, their employees work very remotely in the work that they do. And I've got a few phone calls booked next week with some of them to talk to them about using Beachbody as part of their program for their well-being for their employees.
That's so cool.
Which I'm really excited about. So it's kind of coming under the Wellness and Wellies branding, because it's countryside and that sort of thing. And I think, they can't do corporate membership, like gym membership and stuff for their employees, because most of them don't live near gyms. So yeah, that's something that I'm working on at the moment, which I'm very excited about.
I love it. And I just love with this team, we all have like different things to bring. Like SJ's clearly like amazing in the flesh, and like that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like I'm like, oh god, I could not.
Yeah.
Guy said to me, Izzy, and Guy's like really good with ideas. He's like, you need to get a stand in Freshers Week. You need to go and do it. And I'm like, oh god.
You see, I
but maybe he's right.
that kind of thing, and you know, that sort of thing that I'm doing. And I said to you guys the other day, I've got a slot on local radio that I'm going to be on, and also in one of the networking groups that I've been in, I'm going to be one of their guest speakers at an event soon as well, and talk about what we're doing. So yeah, I'm finding that I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. So that's where I'm at the moment.
And I think what SJ's just said, like, please remember this with everything you do. If you find enjoyment in a task that is an income producing activity, do more of it. Because if you find enjoyment and ultimately it's going to get you where you want to go with this business, if you enjoy it, it's clearly a strength and you want to play more to that strength. Yeah. So unless it's just creating visuals all day long, which is like, I don't really think that is an income producing activity. But yeah, I love what SJ's just said. Sorry, we've got a conversation here about the avatar. Yeah, so in a way, Joey, you're a little bit like me, but I'm a mum too. So my post will often be like to a mum who's burnt out in corporate life, but she's a career mum. So she's a bit different to Donna's mum from that perspective, because she's really driven. And Donna's more like mummies, in that environment, who actually really don't want to have a real career. Like I'm just, I'm a red, so I focus on that. Just maybe look at mine and Donna's, and just you just need to find the hashtags for all your corporate girls. Like look at the hashtags that are between 10,000 and 100,000 that are really like corporate, and might be like a hashtag you'd look at when you were feeling really struggling with your corporate life or something. So Liz always says this, Liz Dowd, like think about the the Instagram pages you used to go on before you were a coach. What's your interest? Because you'll find your girls there, and then work on your avatar that way. Yeah, because that's really powerful. I'll tell you, I think I am most successful getting girls in as coaches when I'm constantly talking about the corporate burnout and how I don't have to do it anymore. And you obviously you're not there yet, but you can talk about the fact that you're building to it or something along those lines. Lisa. Oh no, we had Lisa already. Who haven't we had? Kat, you're not yet Emerald, but you're welcome to talk about your goals.
Oh, am I? Oh, hello. Yeah, I thought I'd just stay on the call and just listen, because I had a moment last year where I just kind of took a lot of time out and just needed to really focus on myself. And this year I decided I needed to make a change and needed to really get that fire up my arse, basically, and start making a move for it, because I really don't want to be left behind. I actually want to, be in the team. I really want to succeed, which would be amazing. So my goals for this month is to increase how many people I'm inviting.
Yeah.
Showing my daily mantras on Instagram and just really keeping with it and doing it, and to be an Emerald by the end of February.
Yay! And like, I will just say, like, and I know my girls are probably going to expect me to say this, you can do it easily by the end of January, because you have somebody in your life that can be a controlled account, which should be a non-negotiable for you because of the income potential.
Yeah.
And then it's just a friend or family member who do the workouts with you.
Yeah, no,
we can maybe have a chat or a call, like, because you're obviously wanting to do this now, so maybe we should just set up a chat or a call and we can just chat through where you want to go and where you are, and because I know it's all
no, I need to, definitely.
Just message me afterwards and let's set it up.
Thank you.
But well done for staying on to listen. I think that's awesome that you've done that.
Thank you. And you girls are all doing amazing, by the way. I love your Instagram stories. Loving everything.
Well, thank you. Cool. So is there anything else anyone wants to ask? I'm really hoping everyone on this call is in a Team Cup team. Not to point any fingers, but yeah, really hoping you are. And just, what's that phrase? I can't even remember what it is. Shoot for the moon and you'll land among the stars. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, cool. I usually get it the wrong way around. But seriously, like, it's so corny, it's so cheesy, but it's so true. And I've done that this month, and so far that's why I'm getting to my push goal, because I'm just raising the bar. Keep raising the bar blend. But I always used to say that to my team in corporate, and it's so true. Like, the moment you start to just be comfortable with your goal and just chugging along, is you need to raise the bar, you need to raise the bar, you need to raise the bar. Like, they raise your, just keep raising your bar, no matter what your bar looks like. All of our bars are different. But honestly, I'm so excited for you guys. I know we're going to have the most phenomenal retreat, and I know we've got so many girls who are going to be there, but I'm just so excited for this team this year. Like, I think we're going to have a lot of 5-star diamond popping. We're going to have a lot of success in this team this year, and you guys are right at the core of it. So I'm excited. I was just checking the comments. Do you want a boomerang, or have we got enough for today? Anyone want a boomerang? I'm good for a boomerang, unless anyone wants one. No, we've got one already. Well, thanks for joining, and same time next week, guys. Bye.